Hi Cancer, welcome to your 2017-2018 year ahead astrology forecast. I decided to go out into 2018 as well because Saturn moves into Capricorn, your opposite sign, starting in December, and Uranus moves into Taurus in May of 2018. What is phenomenal about that is their trine continues from the fire of Sagittarius and Aries into Capricorn and Taurus, which is very significant. Now for you, Venus is giving you a career makeover in March and April. This is an excellent time to work on your public image, how you present yourself professionally, what you want to project as an image of success. So what you want to project is an image of success in your work and financially. This is a great time to work on your mission statement. You may have situations that challenge you and the work you are doing. See those as opportunities. One of my favorite sayings is, challenges are opportunities and I look forward to them. And so when the challenges come up in your career and your work, see them as opportunities. They can empower you to get clear within yourself and clear with others, so that at any moment you can defend yourself and your position and promote what you're doing to the world. So see whatever comes up in the area of your destiny in the world, your work in the world, your career in the world, as an opportunity to clarify to the world your role and why you take the position you take, why you see the world the way you see it, why you do what you do, and do it the way you do it. And by doing that, you're taking a stand for self that is absolutely appropriate, as well as helping others understand, you know, this is, okay, so that's why you do it that way. Now that makes sense. And so this is going to be a time for you to, you know, take a look at these things. Now, you're also going to have opportunities to travel this year that could be very exciting, and you may find yourself really jazzed up about the traveling that you're doing, and that for some of you, you may be doing it for work and play, right? So you go there to work and then you hang out and play, and it just energizes you. So keep those travel opportunity doors open this year in 2017 so that you can take advantage of what is being made available to you. Now, as you go into the year, Mercury is retrograde till the 8th. Now we have 4 more Mercury retrogrades in 2017 like we did in 2016. In 2018, there'll only be 3. Yay! And so this one is from December 19th through January 8th. But then all the planets are direct until February 6th. This is good news. So with this wide window of opportunity, this is the time to take action. This is the time to start something new. Start a new project, start a new business, start a new job, start a new education, start a new teaching, travel. Anything you want to begin, this is a fabulous energy to start with it, because it's like catching a wave. The wave will propel you forward. All you have to do is show up, get on the wave, and let the wave take you. Or the jet. You jump on the jet, and the jet flies you forward to your destination. And that's good news. So take advantage of the wide window of opportunity in here, the 8th of January through the 6th of February, when Jupiter takes his turn to reverse. And, you know, Venus retrograde, it's normal for Venus to retrograde. She retrogrades every 18 months. And what's going to get a little hairy in here is that Mercury will be retrograding too. So Venus is going to retrograde March 4th through April 15th, and Mercury will be retrograding April 9th through May 3rd. So April's going to be interesting. With the Venus retrograde and the Mercury retrograde, and that would be a time for you to work on that career makeover, work on the image makeover, the professional makeover as to how you're presenting yourself to the world, as well as with the Mercury, you're looking at your goals. You're looking at, okay, the money I make from the business I own, or the money I make from the company I work for, and you know, how can I make improvements in what I'm doing so that I'm seeing more return on my investment of time, energy, money, right? And so you're going to be evaluating, reevaluating your goals during that time period. Is this goal still something interesting to me? I don't care about that anymore. You know, you're going to throw things out that you don't care anymore about. And then you're going to focus on goals that are now important to you, and that's what it's about. We can't always be flying forward, you know, even though for some of us we'd like to. It's really good to step back. And that's what retrogrades give us an opportunity, right? Is to pull back, to step back and look at what we're doing. Evaluate what we're doing. Evaluate how we're going about it. And when we do that, we can come up with better process, better procedures, better systems, better strategies. And so there's always opportunity, even in the retrograde time, because we work on our processes and procedures, and then when the energy moves direct, we take action and we move forward. Now, you can't stop living because there's Mercury retrogrades. Right? Life goes on, business goes on, you have to perform. It just makes it a bit more challenging because communication becomes a challenge when Mr. Messenger, God of communication, takes his turn to reverse. And with Venus, you know, is yes, you want to work on you know, your reputation in the world, your profession in the world, that image you're presenting. And you want to wait till she moves direct if you decide to make any changes, like start a new job or, you know, change jobs or, you know, start a new business. It's not wise to start things new with Venus, who is the goddess of beauty, creativity, but also attraction. She is how we attract. And so with her retrograde, you know, it's not the best time because your tastes can change once she moves direct. If you start a new job, when she moves direct, you might go, oh, I don't know if this is even right for me. You know, I needed to wait. It's the time to work on what you're presenting, your image, your professional image, your mission statement. Here's my purpose in life. Here's what I'm here to do. But it's not necessarily the time of year for you to enact those changes, to, you know, to physically start the new business or start the new job. You want to wait until after May 3rd. Would be another great time to do that. Now, I'll go into detail when I do the monthlies. This is a general overview of 2017 to 2018. It is not how I go into the infinite details in the monthlies. And what is extremely noticeable is, for you, Saturn is moving out of that area of feeling unappreciated, feeling like you're doing a lot of work, but you're not getting the reward. He's moving into Capricorn by December, and that is showtime. When Saturn moves above the horizon, we're now presenting ourselves to the world. So here's another clue from the universe that Cancers in 2017 and 2018 are moving up, and whatever they're doing is you're getting promoted and you're moving forward. For some of you, it's going to be a new path. For others of you, it's going to be what you've been doing, but now you're going to be doing it to a larger audience, or you're going to be doing it in a way that is a little different and absolutely to a larger audience in what you're doing, because Saturn going into Capricorn brings the energy above the horizon, and it's now you're in a 14-year cycle of social interaction. The last 14 years you've been working on a very personal level. You've been working on the inner self, the inner journey, the inner person, and now it's showtime, and all of your initiations are going to be coming from external experiences, other people, relationships, what you're doing in the world, and the growth will come from the experiences that you're having by working with others. And so this is very exciting. And with Uranus moving into Taurus, that's very favorable for you, because Taurus rules the money you make from the business you own, and the money you make from the company you work for, and it sextiles you. So that's in harmony with you, whereas Aries, when it was in Aries, it was challenging you. Now it's harmonizing with you. So all the work you did when Uranus was in Aries, starting in 2010, you're going to see, starting in 2018, the reward of this last 8 years, 7 years, coming into fruitful manifestation, because Saturn and Uranus are trining. Positive energy flow, harmonious energy flow. And this is the new base energy I've been talking about that is here for you to manifest whatever you're dreaming. Fire is spirituality. Fire is creativity. Earth, Capricorn, Taurus is matter, material, coin, money manifestation. Taurus is a money sign. Capricorn is wealth built through hard work, discipline, determination, climbing that mountain. Whatever you're cooking up in the fire signs, you're going to see the fruitful manifestation in the earth signs in 2018. Now that doesn't mean you can't see it in 2017, because you can. However, it's going to continue in 2018. And that is so exciting, because for you, Uranus is in that area of your destiny in the world, the work you do in the world, your reputation in the world, your profession in the world, your achievement in the world. And then it moves into the area of your goals, your hopes and wishes, sudden opportunities, sudden breakthroughs. And it's sextiling any planets you have in Cancer. Sun in Cancer, Moon in Cancer, rising Cancer, uplifting, inspiring. And a sextile is opportunity. Are you ready for the new opportunities that are now in your life? Are you ready for the new opportunities that are going to be given to you in 2017 and 2018? You don't want to get ready for opportunity. You want to be ready. You line up the energy. You do that by focusing on what you want, focusing on what's good in your life, and not paying attention to all the negatives. Don't pay attention to the externals. They cannot serve you. They cannot bring you wealth. Yes, we know they're there. Yes, you want to know what's going on. You want to know what's going on in the world, and then you want to forget it and focus on your life, where you're going, and what you're doing. These are the keys to success. There is no secret sauce to success, although this Saturn, Uranus, and Jupiter energy is the secret sauce of manifestation in 2017 and into 2018, because the party continues from Sagittarius, Aries, to Capricorn and Taurus. It's stellar. It is phenomenal. So with Saturn moving from that area of your life that has to do with your health and work habits, which is, until the end of the year in December, it is good for you to be working on how you're taking care of yourself. Do you need to cut back on sugar? Do you need to, focus more on vegetables, right? They're so good for us. So what changes can you make so that you are a lean, mean fighting machine and you are ready to seize the opportunities that are coming for you? And with Saturn there, it is important to look at, what is working for you? What do you enjoy? What do you no longer enjoy? Because by the end of the year, Saturn is moving into that area of life where it's going to be about relationships and commitment and your public. It's going to be about other people, being initiated through other people and what you're projecting into the world, right? Because the first house is you, Cancer. Here I am. And then what we're projecting into the world is reflected back to us through other people. And that's why we need relationships. And not just romantic, but I mean all relationships. Clients, customers, friends, colleagues, groups we belong to. We need each other so that we can mirror back to each other and we can see, oh wow, I do that, don't I? Or wow, I like that I do that. I want to do more of that. And so we need each other in order to be our best self and create more of what we want and get away from what we don't want. So do not step over what Saturn is showing you. Now, Jupiter is going to move into a delicious part of your life, and that'll happen in October. And that is Jupiter moving into Scorpio on October 10th. And that's going to light up the true love area. That is going to light up true love and romance. And this could bring in a soulmate that lasts. This love lasts, baby. True love that lasts. Because with Jupiter moving into Scorpio, it will harmonize with Saturn in Capricorn. And it is harmonizing with Saturn now. Business expansion, right? So I've talked a lot about that as Jupiter went into Libra in 2016, now in harmony with Saturn, and it will be in harmony with Saturn through 2017. This is a good time to expand whatever business you're in, whatever business you're doing. Jupiter sextile Saturn is business expansion, and what I like about this energy is we're grounded. You're practical about it. You're not pie in the sky, all Neptunian. Oh, I'm so, romantic about business. No. You're practical. You're like, okay, I want to double my income. And here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to, and then you take practical steps. And that's what gets you there. That's why I love the Saturn Uranus, because you can make changes without it being drastically disruptive. This is what we've been seeing with the Pluto Uranus and all of the wars and the horror in Syria going on with this Pluto Uranus energy. Well, we're seeing a big shift here, and especially with Uranus moving into Taurus, it's now going to harmonize with Pluto, which is going to continue to empower the individual and make all of us rise in consciousness to change the systems we have to serve the individuals, to serve the communities, and stop this globalization and not recognizing that the value is in the community. And yes, we're all one community, we're all sharing this tiny planet, but we want to be empowering our communities so that all communities are flourishing, all countries are prospering. Prosperity is for everyone, not just a few, but for everyone. And we want to change the systems so that the wealth is available to everyone who wants to work for it, to everyone that wants to start a business. You give people an opportunity and they will take it. If you take opportunity from people, they have nothing to live for. And so they see picking up guns as an option. And so it's very important that we stay proactive and focus on solutions, not problems. You focus on solutions, and that moves the energy forward. And so this is an exciting time for the Cancers because the energy is shifting in such a way, it is becoming showtime for you. And you really being out there in the world, presenting your gifts, presenting your knowledge, and that healing energy that comes through you can empower others to improve their lives. Now, the eclipses are moving, and the North Node is moving from Virgo to Leo May 10th, and the eclipses are moving into Leo Aquarius from the Virgo Pisces. And so the first eclipse is on February 11th. It is a Leo lunar eclipse, and that's going to start activating your money house and the area of your talents, gifts, and abilities. How are you using your talents to create greater wealth in your life? How are you using your resources, your time, your energy, your money to expand your business in the world, to start a new business, to travel, to go to school, to teach, to do workshops, whatever it is you do? You're going to be looking at how you use your resources. And resources isn't just money. It is our time. It's our energy. I think the greatest resource is time. And so how are you using these resources to create the life you truly desire? And the final Pisces eclipse will be in that area of spirituality for you and travel. And that will be a solar eclipse. It's an annular solar eclipse on February 26th in Pisces. And so, you know, this will be the last one there. And now the energy is moving to what you love and value, what other people love and value. The Aquarius lunar eclipse will happen August 7th in the area of other people's values, long distance future. Then the total Leo lunar eclipse will be happening on August 22nd at 29 degrees Leo. The last time we had an eclipse like this is a total solar eclipse. The last time we had an eclipse like this was August 11, 1999. What were you doing in 1999? That was a harsh one. Saturn was squaring it, and Uranus was opposing it. This one, Saturn and Uranus is trining it, grand trine. Easier to make changes, changes that you like, change that can increase your income, change that can make your life better. There's still eclipses, which are the most powerful transit you can experience. They herald major beginnings and endings, or endings and beginnings. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? And so doors are going to open, doors are going to close. But it is about you looking at your resources and how you are using them to live your best life. And I'll talk more about that when we get into the monthlies. This is a general overview for the year, and it's very significant that the eclipses are shifting and the nodes are moving into the Leo Aquarius energy with the eclipses and moving out of the Virgo Pisces. And so this is very significant. And so these eclipses, and even the one with the Leo lunar eclipse in February is also grand trining Saturn and Uranus. And of course, Jupiter sextiles Leo and trines Aquarius. They're sister signs. And so this is positive energy. But again, eclipses can end things very quickly. You know, is you can find yourself having to move. You can find yourself moving out of a situation. But you'll want to. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I moved from Denver to here, Massachusetts, but I wanted to. But it was still really challenging, you know, physically challenging. And so even though it's what I want, it's still, you know, it's challenging. And so, you know, you want to be aware of, you know, that growth can be painful at times and that it's challenging. But the reward is so great. The reward of, you know, for me, it's like taking a plant that's been in a pot that where the roots didn't have anywhere to go. It was, you know, what's that called when the plant, you know, it's all, you know, it has no root where to go. It's outgrown the pot it's in. And then you take it and you put it in new soil, and now it can grow. And that's how I feel. It's like I'm in this new soil, and I can grow in so many new directions. And it's so exciting what I'm doing and the people I'm meeting, and I'm having fun. And you know, so be open to the new opportunities that are coming into your life. And it has to do with your work in the world. And it also has to do with love. So for those of you that are open to love, you know, I'm seeing, you know, by the fall or the spring, if you're living in the southern hemisphere, the energy works whether you live in the north or the south. It's just the seasons are different for us. As we are heading into winter, you're heading into summer. my beautiful Aussies. And so it's just, but the energy's the same on the planet. And, for those of you that are open to love, that this could be bringing something very significant to you because of Jupiter in this area, as well as Saturn moving into that area of relationships. And, for those of you that, you're just not interested, and again, there's no right or wrong, there's only what's right for you. This is a fabulous energy for creativity. It's a fabulous energy to work on projects. It's a fabulous energy to do anything creative. Highly stimulating to get those creative juices going and think up new ideas and new ways of doing things. Those of you that are committed, Saturn will be testing the marriage, the partnership. Wherever Saturn is where we're being examined and tested. Now that will come in December and 2018. Right now he's in the area of work, and he'll be there till December 21st, 2017. But then he moves into the area of marriage and partnership. And wherever he is, he's testing and examining and testing and examining and testing. And so he will be testing your relationships. Now, it's not just the couple partner, the partner you're with, but it's business partnerships, clients, customers, your public. And so that's what he does. And so, you want to get ready for that. Now, if you're in a really good marriage, yeah, it can get bumpy, but you can smooth it out. If you're in something that's not right for you, Saturn's going to point that out to you. Now, I've seen people ignore Saturn, where they say, oh no, I'm going to stay in he only hits me on Fridays. It's not so bad. He only hits me on Fridays. When Saturn's going, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Right? And so people will ignore Saturn in that area. And that's not good. That's not a good approach to Saturn, because Saturn is the one that brings you to what you want. Whatever your deepest desires are, he gives you the map to get there. And if he has to get you out of something to get there, that's what he'll show you first. So if I wanted to grow, I couldn't stay in Denver. I had to come home to Massachusetts. And so be open to what Saturn is showing you about your relationships, about the work you're doing. Don't hang on to what's not working, because that's very destructive. And when we don't listen to what the planets are showing us, especially Saturn, the body starts to break down. It comes out as health issues. So if you're staying in a toxic situation, your health will start to decline. And that's how you know the body is a messenger, is that Saturn's been trying to show you something, but you weren't listening. And it's really important to listen to what the universe is revealing, because there's times when I even find it myself, whereas I've been doing something a long time, and so you don't think that you can do it a new way, or you don't think you can do things differently, or you don't even know you're supposed to, until someone, and I have coaches, they point things out to me. Hey, why are you doing that? Did you know you're doing that? Do you know you're giving your power away over here? It's like, whoa, no, I didn't even know I was doing that. So this is why we need coaches and consultants, because they can reflect back to us and show us where we're missing something, where we're not seeing something, and then we can change behavior. The only way we can make change is to change our behavior. We can't change other people. We need to change our own behavior. And so this is going to be important for you, especially at the end of the year and 2018. And I'll talk about that as we move through the months ahead. But it's a very exciting year for you. It's a growth opportunity year for you, an opportunity to grow in the work that you do and or want to do and expand that way, as well as growing through relationships. Just make sure they're serving you, that you're receiving from the relationship and not doing all the work. And that way, you know you're preparing for Saturn moving into Capricorn, and your willingness to work with what Saturn is about to teach you and reveal to you, and not resist the great teacher. He is the guru's guru, he is the teacher's teacher, and he is here to teach all of us and show us what we're missing, what we're not getting, what we need to change. And the only one we can change is self. Change your behavior, it changes everything. And then that creates the space for great love to be in your life, as well as you being able, more available to do the work you love to do. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Cancer, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology in 2017 and 2018, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section, or it's up in the cards. And until next time, Cancer, get ready for love and do that image makeover, that professional image makeover. It's exciting.